Hey everyone, this is J-Dog, and I'm here with another video. Racists in the boxing community. CCD, a bunch of racists who represent the, they support, it's okay to support Mexican fighters, but when you have a bunch of people from the Hispanic community who are racist towards black people, like the CCD, yeah, you could support your people, but you could do it without disrespecting other people and saying nasty things about black fighters. But that's exactly what the CCC do. Why am I bringing this up? I'm actually going to bring up a couple other people. There's just too many racism against black American fighters. Alright? I meant to make this a J-Dog Sports, but I decided not to because these are people who are still pissed off about Devin Haney beating Vasily Lomachenko, and they are happy that Canelo could beat Jermell Charlo. Well, I'm going for Jermell Charlo to beat Canelo, or should I say Cadildo, but these people just want to attack the black American boxer, because right now the black American boxer is dominating at least American boxing. Maybe now I'm probably boxing globally, but at least American boxing, and maybe can go back and if not already dominate global boxing globally. There's 13 champions, 15 if you count the interim titles, that are black American champions. But you have idiots like the CCD. Then you have Sean Newton. Yeah. The clown. Yeah, this clown right here, Sean Newton. He's a Canadian that lives in a third world country in Asia, who's going around attacking black American fighters and even black Canadian fighters. Even though he's Canadian, he talks about Canadian patriotism, but he attacks black Canadian fighters. But even though there's not really right now on top, but he attacked Adonis Stevenson when he was active over to root for Sergey Kovalev. So much for patriotism. But yeah, he's the biggest one. He's the biggest hater of black American fighters. We get CCD. Oh, you got another clown. BDA, the Brain Dead Association, or the Brain Dead Annoying Idiot. Yeah, he's another one of these anti-black American fighters. Anti-black American fighters. Another racist who hates black American fighters. And I also want to bring up, if I have not brought up, this guy. This fat clown by the name of International Boxing Fans Podcast. He's the biggest butt kisser and butt sniffer of Cadildo Alvarez. He's the biggest Canelo fan, the biggest Cadildo, D-sucker. But, I bet you this guy right here, this racist bastard right here, has a shrine of Cadildo or a statue of Cadildo with a strap on, and he messes with it all the time in his worship of Cadildo asshole piss. You know I'm talking about Canelo Alvarez, but yeah, I call him Cadildo asshole piss. Now let me see if there's anyone else I want to talk about. Oh, yes. Now, earlier I talked about why people are pissed off about Devin Haney beating Vasily Lomachenko, or should I say Vasily Lomachenko. We'll meet the biggest Lomachenko fan who was really pissed off that his boy lost. Johnny Combat, also known as Johnny Boy Boxing, the fake trailer park Tony Soprano wannabe. Oh, another anti-black boxer. Another anti-black boxer. Another person who's anti-black boxer. He's anti-black. He even says the N-word sometimes. But yeah, this is another example of these people that hate on black American fighters. But no matter what, they need to realize that black American fighters are here to stay. Don't worry about these racists. They're nobodies. But we do need to be careful of their evil antics. But don't worry, we are here to fight back and also support the black American fighter. This is not a boxing channel. I do more of news and politics or just random topics. But I do talk about sports, and that includes boxing. That's why I created J-Dog Sports. I wanted to do sports topics. But I also talk about the evils of racism in different fields. Right now I'm talking about the evils of racism in one particular sport, and that is the sport of boxing. The sport is the most affected by the evils of racism. I'm not saying every sport is not affected by racism, but when you hear about racism in sports, one of the biggest sports that has to deal with the evils of racism against black people is the sport of boxing, even though black people are among the top athletes within the sport. And then you got these racist fans and guys like Johnny Boy, idiot racists like Sean Newton, and racist entities like the CCD and IBFP, all these racists that want to attack black American fighters because they don't want black American fighters to succeed. But guess what? They are succeeding, and there's nothing these anti-black racists can do about it. These people are disgusting. That's why I'm happy there's people like John Boxing, pound for pound. People like the LDBC, people like Boxing Ego, and others fighting back against these racists, like these morons that I just talked about. That's why I support John Boxing, the other John, not Johnny Combat, but there's another guy named John. You probably heard me talk about him, but John Boxing, pound for pound, and people like the LDBC, people like Town Business, people like Boxing Ego. I support these people because they actually support, and Champ Side, that's another, and a couple others, because they support black American fighters and are fighting it back against the narrative of these racists that I just mentioned on this video, like CCD and Sean Newton and many others that I just talked about. But that's all I have to say. Beware of these racists. Beware of these racists. Okay, this is the same person, but beware of these racists. But that's all I have to say about this. This is J-Dog. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Unless, of course, you're a troll. But I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button and share this video. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.